And we're live.
And we're live. What is up, everyone?
What the hell is up, you guys?
Welcome to Long and Short Podcast. Go ahead and smash that like button on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button. And you're gonna.
You ran out of
steam. We need you to do so many things. We need you to do all kinds of things.
You were doing so good, dude. You were doing
That's
so
all
good.
I just have smash.
What is
that
up,
like
you guys?
button.
Go ahead and assault that like button. What is up,
Go
you guys?
ahead and harass that
violence.
like button.
Go ahead and
That
commit
no
domestic
does not mean
violence.
no. If the like button says no, do it.
Go ahead and domestic violence that subscribe button for us, please.
Go ahead and genocide that subscribe button.
Jesus
Does saying
Christ.
genocide on Twitch get you in trouble?
I actually don't know. We literally the timer is ticking as I'm talking right now. Hasn't hit the 60-second mark, and we've already probably said 3 things that could get us. I mean,
Demonetized.
taken down.
We're gonna lose all our money.
Yeah, we're gonna get demonetized and lose all of that money we've been making.
Yeah, all that money.
You guys, we've been making so much coin on this shit, dude.
I think my girlfriend sent a sub, like she subbed to you.
Yeah,
because she wanted me to do the.
Yes, the voice from Yeah, we don't need to. Yeah.
I can do it. You want me to do it?
No.
Did you see what how I redacted it?
No. I gotta go watch that.
So I was like, I meant to text you dude, just go to the 10-minute mark and watch because it's very, very funny. It's just that whole thing was very funny.
Yeah, I watched that back. I didn't see what you did to cover it up.
So I just was I could bleep it, but then I'd have to I was it was late. I was finishing editing the show and uploading it, and I was just I'll just hit record and just record something over it and cut it out. And I was just hey everyone, how's it going? This is Slim Dookie from the Long and the Short Podcast. The previous segment has been just redacted, and it really it wasn't that bad. It was funny. I would even call it in good taste. And just talk for 30 seconds. It was if you're a potential brand, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We're doing a bit. We didn't actually do it. We were doing a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good
this is a
evening
whole
to
funny thing
chat.
about how we didn't do it.
Yeah. Good evening to chat, by the way. Gooch says that he paused a hidden camera prank reality show for this. I can only assume
what that is.
I can only assume that Gooch has once again paused Impractical Jokers.
I don't know if I know
watch
anyone
this.
that loves Impractical Jokers more than Gooch does.
Truly, Impractical Jokers should send you a care package or something. I mean, you've mentioned them by name every single stream we've been on. We've had Impractical Jokers mentioned.
Yeah.
I've
say
go
ahead.
I was going to say my girlfriend and I have been watching Impractical Jokers compilations recently. That's been our when we sit down and have 15 minutes to kill for eating lunch or whatever it is during a workday. Our muse recently has just been throwing on Impractical Jokers compilations,
IJ.
funniest moments.
Dude,
I gotta say, man, they are. Yeah, Impractical Jokers is the perfect show. It to have on in the background is what Gooch said in the chat. It truly is. It's S tier TV. It's so good, man. It's so good
funny.
for so many different reasons. They had that fastball for so long. They still do. It's still funny, but
True TV's golden boy, man.
gosh, dude, those first 10 seasons or whatever it was.
Gold.
I don't know what season they're on now.
Yeah.
You forget to how many funny moments aren't even a viral clip nowadays or whatever. Everyone knows Tonka Jahari or there's a bunch of clips that have gone viral since, but gosh, do you forget about how many just subtle funny moments are in every episode? It truly is crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing like a Crazy Churro guy said
Churro
nothing
guy.
like an Impractical Jokers in a hotel room at night. Yeah, it's
going to bring that
classic.
up. I'll say the last guys I expected to all get in trouble for associating with minor women.
Which nothing
Especially
ever
Joe.
really.
Joe was everyone's dad.
I know, dude. God, and nothing ever really came of it. So I hope that it was sort of false claims that got.
I hope. I saw
figured
messages,
out.
but people can create that. You can fabricate that.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really saw what happened with that. I hope they didn't do it. If they did, that's really, really disappointing. It would really suck because they were good dudes that were very funny. But can you guys? Croteen says, can you guys talk more about Impractical Jokers and less about ball? So that actually happens.
Should we
to
just
my
become
girlfriend.
an IJ pod?
Yeah, IJ.
My first Valentine's Day gift to my girlfriend who we're coming up on the third Valentine's Day.
Whoa.
I know, crazy. Was a myrrh like mug.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was just him in a suit with an American flag behind him, and it said America.
Nice. Yeah, classic. That's a classic white guy gift.
She told me she had a crush on Myrrh. She's like,
okay,
because early, we started dating like late January, so this is pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We didn't do like a big Valentine's Day or anything for the first one. She's like, hey, let's just get a little something.
Yep.
And really, she was like celebrity crushes. I was like, I don't know. Do guys have celebrity crushes? I don't think. If you have a celebrity crush and you're a guy, I don't know. Might be a little.
Yeah, weird. That's kind of. I really don't have one. I couldn't tell you actively who my celebrity crush is for sure. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, but like she was like, oh, Myrrh from Practical Jokers. I'm like, that's a great one. So
that's a fun one. As a guy, if your girlfriend said Myrrh, I'd be like, thank God.
All right, yeah, she's cool.
Thank God. It's a bald, like 40-year-old man.
That's a good answer, Steve.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer. Yeah, Croteen said good answer that I don't have a celebrity crush. That's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into your needs review this week?
Yeah, let's preview the show real quick. We got a good show. We slave away all week thinking about what are we going to talk about on this show. I mean, we're tuned into any game that's happening. All the people who complain about you guys don't talk about baseball or professional Korean bowling, whatever. We watch that stuff just in case we need to get into it, but either way, we're going to talk about a little college football playoff. Obviously, the NFL regular season has concluded, and we have a playoff picture, and I'm so excited. Yep. I'm very excited. So we're going to go through that, maybe give some picks, and then we're going to jump into a little NBA talk. But first, we have a little ditty that we like to call Needs Review, where we look at something from our week and talk about how it relates to I guess we give a verdict on what call is happening. It's something that I guess we will put in officiating terms, but do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Yeah. First of all, I'm going to, this just happened in real time. I don't need to call a foul on you for calling this a little ditty. I don't know that we're allowed to call anything a little ditty anymore. We might need to change the verbiage on that.
Gosh, so you're a big policing language guy is what I'm hearing. Free speech.
Typical lib. I mean, look at me. I've got a nose ring and rings and bracelets.
Yeah, you're in rings, dude.
Crop shirt. Yeah, I know. I was at a cafe meeting today, and it was in an area that I knew that is sort of like a very trendy LA area. I knew I needed to step out.
Yeah.
So I threw on a real fit.
Yeah, dude. Well, now I was telling you earlier. Now that I'm coming to LA for this thing.
Yeah.
This basketball. I don't know. Or should we? Is this?
Yeah, you can talk. Yeah, I'm doing I mean, there's 6 people in here, and there's going to be 20 people that watch the episode after the fact, and who knows what information is out by then. But yeah, we're planning it's also already been publicly talked about on my story. We're planning like a Creators League YouTube channel where we're doing different sports, but the one coming up in February is going to be basketball. So my boy Slim Dookie's going to come out and
I'm excited. We get to meet in person.
On my team.
We get to kiss.
Finally, we get to kiss. Fuck. We've been waiting so long to kiss.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Fuck.
Kiss reveal.
Yes.
Is going to happen. But anyways, I'm thinking to myself, like, I got to bring like all my cool shit to LA. I can't stick out like a sore thumb.
You got to wear all your cool guy clothes.
Yeah, I'm going to bring all my PFG shirts and like whitewashed jeans.
I can't wait for you to show up and just be in nothing cool at all.
Oh, yeah. Just like, to you, you're going to be like, this is the shit that's at the bottom of my drawer. And I'm just going to be like, this is cool shit I got, bro.
Yeah.
I live in Alabama. If I wear anything other than like a fishing shirt, genuinely, and like whitewashed jeans out, everyone's like, you must not be around here from you. Or not be from around here, are you, boy? I screwed that up. Whatever. Also, I just saw Rudy Gobert clap for the ball in an offensive possession in this Heat Timberwolves game, and it made me want to throw up. But anyways.
Okay, well, my real needs review this week. I was driving I went to go. I'm from Orange County. I was visiting some friends down there, and we went to. This is going to be hyper local, but someone will have fun with this. We went to downtown Brea, which is around near where I used to live, and it's just kind of a nice downtown area, but it gets pretty busy. But it was popping for some reason on Saturday whenever we went. And so there was no parking anywhere, and we drove. You know when you go through a parking structure and you just go all the way to the top, and there's nothing. You're like, this was useless. What a waste of time this was. So the only turnaround point, the parking structure doesn't circle at the top, so you can't get back to the exit. Everyone had to. It was in a line waiting to do a 7-point turn to turn back around at the top of the parking structure in just the single lane. Yeah. So I just want to say that is I'm gonna call a personal foul on whoever made that parking structure. Because that's terrible. B, I'm going to call a flagrant 2 needs ejection on the lady that came up as I was heading out. So I made my turn after I didn't realize I was blocking someone in for 5 minutes while someone else made their turn, which I felt really bad about. That's probably a foul on me. I was blocking someone from leaving.
It's blocking foul.
Yeah, that's a block. Yeah, that's fully a block on me. Fully a block on me. That one doesn't even need review. That was a block on me. I should have scooched up so they could get out. But I turned around and then I went to go turn. And like sometimes when you turn in a parking structure, but there's cars sticking out, and then someone comes the opposite direction of you. This lady comes up and she was cutting it so close on her left turn coming up the parking structure. I'm making a right turn coming down the parking structure. I got as close as I could to the parked cars as I made the turn. And then she cut in and called me an asshole. Yelled through, was an asshole. Because we got kind of close and she had to swerve back out of the way. And I don't really get road rage, but I certainly was. I've said to everyone, I had people in my car. I think it was just my girlfriend in the car. But anyway, I think I said just to my girlfriend, I go, she just called me an asshole. How was that my fault? So I just want to say, I think that's flagrant. I think that deserves.
Yeah, it was a blocking foul on her. She was incredulous to the ref.
Yes. Yep. Gone. Get out of here. That's what I'm saying. Also incredulous. That's the word you're using today. We always have a new. This is going to be Slim Dookie's word of the day. Incredulous. Give me a definition.
Incredulous. People say incredulous all the time. That's not that crazy. I think I said I had a
people
crazy,
say incredulous.
I had a crazy sentence in our first episode where I was
you did
something ad nauseum. But
yeah.
If my worst crime is being a wordsmith, a delegator of letters, then
no, I like it.
Hey.
I like it. I like that you have a good vocabulary. I just want incredulous is your word of the day. It defines.
I guess so. Well, you said define it.
Yeah.
Being unnecessarily over the top about a situation.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I read as a kid.
Thank you.
As a reader.
Yeah. We can tell.
Well, that's a good one. I like that one. Mine is. It actually happened today. I had one. I was trying to think of something about my phone breaking. Tiz Gooch says, "Bunch of nerds over here." Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But I had a funnier one today, so I'll go with that. I'm actually waiting for my new phone to get uploaded with my backup at the AT&T store. So I'm just chilling out at home, and my dad calls me and says, "Hey, what are you doing? I need some help. I just need an extra set of hands to do this." And so I drive over there. He's trying to move a rug under their bed frame. They got a new rug for their bed. So he's trying to figure out what to do. And it's actually very impressive. He gets this long ass 2x4 out of his workshop shed, super long, like 16 feet long, and then gets 2 step stools on both sides. And he's like, "I need you to lift the bed so I can slide the 2x4 under it, so that way it'll just rest on that. The bed frame will rest on that. We can slide the rug under." I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I don't want him to hurt his back. We have the same back. Mine is just younger than his. I have a shitty lower back, but
yeah.
So he essentially right before I grab it to lift it up, where do I grab whatever? He's like, it's not that heavy. I'm like, okay. But it's the bed frame, the back of it is against the wall, the headboard is against the wall. Mm-hmm. So it is indeed heavy. It's heavy. And I'm lifting it, and I can't lift it I can't just stand up with it. If I could do that, that would be one thing. But
Yeah.
I have to like hold like a static squat with this bed frame
Oh.
while he's like moving the having to walk behind me and just adjust both sides. So I'm going to call illegal formation on Bill for making me do that. You know, he was the head coach. I'm just out there going where I was told to be.
Yeah.
Illegal formation, and it's actually on it's on the coach though, not on me.
It's on the coach.
Player.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and uphold that call. The call stands. And I think anyone can relate to their dad completely underselling the physical requirements of a task that they're asking you to help them with, and being thrust into a position that is less than advantageous for the positioning of your back, your L7 lumbar just being sort of torqued,
torn to shreds, dude.
Yeah,
but yeah, and I think like he's thinking it's not that heavy if I were able to stand up and just hold it, like getting it up wouldn't, but just having to hold like a perfect
holding it in the squat
with this thing up was kind of brutal.
Yeah,
it didn't take too long.
That call will stand with me. I'll allow it. It's
I was going to say illegal formation might be better for the person who designed the parking garage for you too.
Oh, true. That could be. Yeah.
I was going to say it, and I was like, I might steal my own thunder if I do that. So,
and we can't have that. There's no shot. We can't.
This is a competition, thunder. And mine has to be better than yours.
This is the whole thing. Really, is a competition to just see who's the better podcaster for our 12 listeners.
Yeah, I think if we hang out in person, we might just be like competing. It's like who's going to say the funnier thing.
I love competition. I'm so competitive.
Me too.
It's bad. Yeah. All right. Do you want to start with? Did you say we were going to talk a little college football recap here?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to start?
Had a funny thought.
Please.
So this is competitive.
I probably have a funnier
one. Oh yeah, doubt it. Anyways, my girlfriend and I, we used to play Risk a lot on our phones. There's like a phone version of Risk. It's pretty cool actually. She neglected to tell me that she's like her family was like big Risk people growing up, so she kicked my ass every single time. We played like 30 times. I think I won once. And she would get so mad at me because like as soon as the scales started to tip, there's no like, oh, maybe I can come back from this and Risk. It's going to be a long, slow like battle of attrition until I'm done for. And I would just get pissed off and just be like, well, I'm gonna lose anyways, doesn't matter. And now we don't play Risk.
You can't play Risk anymore. Yeah, so that'll happen.
I get so mad too.
It's good to know your limit, though.
Yeah. I had to ask her, like, can you give me, like, advice? Because she was just having a blast, just literally taking a shit on my chest every time we played Risk. But yeah, eventually I got a little bit better. I don't know. I hate it now. I'm like, let's never play Risk again.
I don't remember the last time I played it, to be honest with you. I'd have to tap back into that.
Yeah, it's fun unless you're playing with a 5-star general, 5'1" woman. But
5-star general.
Yeah. 1 star for each foot tall she is. But yeah, college football talk.
Yep.
So I'll brush over some of the less interesting games.
Yep.
Indiana's incredible. They are one of those college football teams that has no conceivable weaknesses. They stomped Alabama. And they had a great Cignetti, the coach at Indiana. He had a fantastic quote. So a reporter asked him, are you worried about the mystique of Alabama and kind of that idea of Alabama that your players are going to have to play against? Like, are you worried about that and how it's going to affect your guys? And he said, you know more about the mystique of Alabama than my guys do. My guys just know what they saw on film, and we feel good about it. And then they just walked out there and beat them 38-3.
Fuck yeah.
In which
that rules.
Living in Alabama around so many Roll Tiders, it felt so good. I watched every second of the game just like, oh my gosh, yes, more. Kylo Ren style, but yeah, Indiana looked great. Miami took care of business. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you think Mendoza has the juice to go number one? Is he sort of your guy right now? Because I know it's sort of between. It's like Mendoza, Dante Moore, I believe, is one of the names being tossed around. Ty Simpson, I think, has had some nods. But I don't think there's a true one right now. Although I
this
think
is not a very deep draft.
it isn't. It's pretty top heavy. It's a pretty top heavy draft.
I don't even know how top heavy it is. At least, granted, I'm
it's
not a
great
draft
draft
expert
in general. Yeah,
that's how I feel. I feel like there's a lot of talent, but like having the third pick versus the 16th probably isn't all that different. It's just going to come down to team needs. Like, is someone going to take the linebacker that we want at this number, or do they need something else? Is more the question, I think. But I have a draft guy. I have a guy who is like deep dive draft dude, gets super into it. I'll consult him as we get closer to the draft. I know that's going to be April is the draft.
Yeah.
But
it'll be kind of nice because we'll talk football, we'll talk some soccer over the summer, and then it'll kind of circle back to like giving us new news to talk about.
New NFL.
Yeah.
But other than that, we had Miami taking care of business against Ohio State. And I know there are a lot of people out there who are like, Indiana's just really good, or they caught us on a bad day. If Ohio State had a kicker, they would have beat Indiana. Well, you lost to Miami. You lost to the 10 seed, a team that a lot of people were saying didn't deserve to be in there, wasn't as good as Notre Dame is. We heard a lot of calls for BYU, for another SEC team. I'm sure someone was asking for it. Miami, their defense looked awesome. Every hit felt like a car wreck. Just they flew around. They looked really good. That front four in Miami is the real deal.
How did Notre Dame fare against Miami and Ohio this season? Do you remember the outcomes of those games?
So Notre Dame they only played Miami.
Okay, they didn't play Ohio.
Their two big games that they lost were Miami and A&M, and they were both close games. They lost to A&M because they had a botched hold on an extra point. That's why they lost.
The point I was getting at there was if people were upset about Notre Dame not getting in.
Yeah, that was more of like they're way better than they were. Those were their first two games of the season. They started 0-2. So it's like freshman quarterback. They did look better.
Yeah.
Like if Notre Dame would have gotten in, I wouldn't have been up in arms about it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I think it's a toss up. Like when you only have 12 teams, like someone's going to get snubbed,
True. Yeah.
But yeah, all I know is Miami's defense is incredible. I think Carson Beck is good enough to make the throws he needs to make. Just the most obvious like backup NFL quarterback of all time. But I thought he was small. He looks small. He's 6'6", like 220. He's a big
Carson
dude. He
Beck
does not look
6'6".
Yeah, that's what they said on the broadcast. Maybe there's some fudging in there. Maybe he's more like 6'4", but yeah, that's what they said. And he ran for a few first downs and like ran over a linebacker one time.
Yeah.
Like fell forward. Just shocking to see a quarterback do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Was there some other games before the Ole Miss Georgia game?
Last thing, and this one was uneventful, but Texas Tech got absolutely whomped by Oregon. So all my BYU people who are like BYU deserved to be in, they blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, Texas Tech beat BYU by 30 and just got whomped by Oregon. And it doesn't always work out that way, but in the playoff, like that's the information we have. We're rocking with it. When
the point differential is of that capacity, it's you can make the assumption pretty certainly, Yes. We also had the battle of all-time QB names with Ole Miss and Georgia.
Yes.
With Gunnar Stockton and Trinidad Chambliss.
Dude, Trinidad Chambliss, there's going to be a rapper that steals that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like I think
Gunnar
last
Stockton
episode,
is sick too.
Gunnar Stockton is very cool. It's like Atlanta versus like El Paso. Like that's the most El Paso name I've ever heard. Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah, Gunnar Stockton, yeah.
Gunnar Stockton.
Gunnar.
That game was awesome though.
Hell of a game.
I'd call it game of the year. Indiana Penn State was really good. Earlier was just like a scoring fest. But that one was fun because it meant more, I guess. But Trinidad Chambliss is one of those dudes. I think that game put him in the first round. I don't think he was on anyone's radar past like the second or third round before this game, because that's what the NFL is like. Can you make can you make plays on third down? Like,
Yeah.
there are so many guys in the league that can make the easy throw on first or second down, dime a dozen. A guy that has shown, okay, I can play against a defense that has a lot of NFL players on it right now that are going to play in the NFL next year and probably start. Like, I can make plays against that defense on third down, running for my life, just being calm and composed. Like, there'll probably be a situation where they're going to have to say, hey, do less of that, like they had to do with Shadur and Jackson Dart. Like, sometimes you just got to throw it away. But you like a guy with that ability, because that was Caleb Williams last year too. Was running around trying to extend plays and getting sacked or like fumbling the football.
You talking about last year in Chicago, or
last year.
Now
he's the best at it. Now he's the best.
Well, and there is a learning curve of how quickly you need to move and process as NFL defensive linemen are coming at you versus, 18-year-olds, right? I mean,
but if there's a historic, or not historic, but a defense in the past decade that has just had NFL players on it, like guys that come into the league and become game wreckers instantly, it's Georgia, especially their pass rush and big boys, linebackers. So that was cool. I mean, it's just cool to see upsets happen,
Yeah.
Like, that's why I love college sports, the NFL and the NBA. It's, if you get parity, everyone's like, wow, this is so cool. We don't know who's going to win. That's college sports, period.
Right.
So it's cool to have a playoff where you have a 10 seed, a 6 seed. And granted, Indiana's the 1 seed, but they're a 1 seed that has never been anywhere close to a 1 seed. They're the most losingest program in college football history. They've lost more games than any other team. So it's neat. And also Ole Miss winning would be what? What are you laughing at? I said neat.
It's neat. It's actually pretty neat.
I can't exist.
It's pretty neat to see those fellas out there doing the whole whoop-de-doo. You fucking dork.
All right, whatever. Moving on. No, I mean, pretty much that was all I had. I did want to add something about my continuous just shit pumping of the SEC, being like, hey, you guys love to say, everyone, not just SEC fans, but analysts as well, like, well, the SEC is the best conference of football, and there's just everyone else is playing for second place. Like, it's just such a tough schedule. Where are you now?
Whoa, where are you now?
What's the next thing? Oh, we beat each other up. Like, the measuring stick is the playoff, and outside of Alabama and Georgia, just being so top heavy that they play each other in the and like for those 2 or 3 years when we saw a lot of Alabama, Georgia, the SEC has not measured up, especially since the expansion. It has been a defrauding of the SEC is what the college football playoff has been.
No, I agree. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I love it.
Me too.
I love it. I love seeing it get exposed because it has been annoying.
I don't hate to say it either.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not a coward.
Yeah.
Like you.
Well, you have to remember, I'm a Southern California guy. My favorite team is USC, so I am kind of a coward. Like, I have to, I have to be careful about how I say it, and I have to be very PC with how I say it.
I don't want to point of privilege.
I don't want to offend any SEC fans.
Yeah, would hate to do that.
Yeah.
Thickum says it just means more. You don't get it. He actually said it means more, Gooch. You just don't get it, and then corrected, said Dookie, and then said, sorry, I'm high. Shout out Thickums.
Classic Thickums. Welcome to the chat, brother.
Hey, wait, Thickums is high? Nightmare. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how your tongue is just like in your mouth and you can feel it at all times? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, dude.
Isn't that weird?
The worst is when you can't breathe.
Yeah, isn't it? Wouldn't it be interesting if you had to start breathing manually while you could feel your tongue in your mouth, and then you start thinking about how your blinking is technically not, like, you are in control of your blinking as well, and you can feel your lungs and your eyes, and you can feel your tongue, and then
also your nose is always there. You can always see your nose
in your peripheral vision at all times if you want.
Yeah, how old are you, man? You're getting old.
And then
you're getting old, dude.
You're getting up there in age.
Do you have kids yet? You should probably.
We have a finite amount of time here, and you're running out.
Also, the sun could explode at any second.
There could be the volcano in Yellowstone could pop any second now. So
you should watch what was that 2010, the movie where the world ends? You should watch that.
You should watch that right now. And then you should think about if you've told your mom that you love her enough.
Yeah, dude. You know, everyone in your family, like, they all think you're the worst one.
Such a good bit. I'll do that till the day I die.
Those are great videos. Every time I see one of those, I'm like, I guess this is what I'm doing for the next minute and a half.
Just watching this.
Yeah, just watching your, like, at Universal Park, whatever. It's like, everyone is looking. They know. Everyone's looking at you.
I love it. It's fun. All right. Let's get into some NFL playoff picture predictions.
Let's do it.
Let me just run through the bracket really quick here so we kind of have like a snapshot of what's going on and what we're talking about. The wild card games, we have the 4-seed Panthers. Who would have thought? What a fun year for them.
Well, okay, something interesting real quick. Mm-hmm. They lost to the Bucs, right?
Yeah.
But
but
there was a weird caveat that I feel like a lot of people didn't know about. Because I think on the broadcast they were like, this is a win and get in game or something. Atlanta, like 3 games out, a lot of people realized if Atlanta won out, then the Panthers were just in.
Yes.
Because it goes to some weird tiebreaker about like common opponents outside of the division. Something weird, but either way, go Panthers.
Yeah, there was a good for the Panthers, man. Sad to see the Buccaneers miss it because like I do love Baker. And
I like Baker a lot too.
I love Mike Evans. I'm a Bucky Irving believer. I thought Ibuka's been good. It's cool to see Godwin back. Like that is a team that I would have also been stoked to see. It's sad that it came down to them too. I wish we could have had a team that nobody likes miss the play. Like I wish maybe the Eagles or someone, but anyway, or the Niners, someone like that, someone that nobody fucking likes or cares about. Anyway, the 4-seed Panthers are seeing the 5-seed Los Angeles Rams in the first game. We have
your 5-seed Los Angeles Rams.
My 5-seed Los Angeles Rams. We have the 6-seed Niners playing the 3-seed Eagles. We have the 7-seed Green Bay Packers against the 2-seed Bears, the Seattle Seahawks with the 1-seed. And then over in the AFC, we have the 5-seed Texans playing the 4-seed Steelers. The 6-seed Bills, your 6-seed Bills, playing the 3-seed Jacksonville Jaguars. We have the 7-seed Chargers playing the 2-seed New England Patriots. My 2-seed New England Patriots. I'm just kidding. And then the 1-seed Denver.
To say that.
The 1-seed Denver Broncos awaiting their opponent. Let's start in the NFC, I think, and see if we can just see what our picks are here. Please.
I want to ask you: are you scared?
As a Rams fan?
Yes. Are you scared of the Panthers?
Yes, only because we lost to them already in the regular season, so we know it's possible. And 2, if we don't have Devonta Adams back, I think that hurts us a lot. It reeks of a season where we came out hot and we were the favorites and Stafford is the MVP favorite, and then all of a sudden we lose the wild. It has that feeling to it, which I hate. I hate because that makes me feel uneasy and I don't like it. But if I'm picking a team, if I'm a betting man, I'm still betting on my Rams because I think they're the more professional team, if that makes sense. Yeah. Sean McVay is a better coach, and that will matter way more in a wild card game. Matthew Stafford is the better quarterback. Devonta Adams and Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams are the better skilled position guys. The one thing I'm a little nervous about is
it's the same thing I'm thinking of.
Our secondary can be a little bit Swiss cheese at times.
Okay. That's what I was thinking about. But.
Okay. My biggest concern is just Bryce Young game manages his way into a 17-14 field goal at the buzzer victory. Do you know what I mean? That's my biggest fear probably is he can just get enough balls to Tet and Coker and then, Dowdle steals some at the goal line or something. But if I'm a betting man, I'm not so worried that I think it's time to panic. I still think we're going to win this game. But what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Real first, Wedge 3 said, can their secondary handle Puka and Devontae? And that's a good question. and it kind of feeds into what I was saying. One, the Panthers secondary isn't bad. I think they're healthy, but one thing they've done all year is kind of force turnovers in weird ways. They have some ball hawks out there, and that's my biggest thing is if the Rams take care of the ball, you will be fine. If you guys can limit turnovers, then you guys will be just fine. But if you give that Panthers offense multiple chances to string together these long drives and they just kill the clock on you and you don't have the ball, then I get nervous.
And I think the Rams O-line is good enough. It gets the job done, but there has been times with Stafford at this age where if a front line can beat up on us a little bit, in the second half, you'll see the wear and tear a little bit, and you'll start to see moments where Stafford has to do a little more than what we should be asking of a 38-year-old quarterback or whatever. And Derek Brown has the ability to be a game breaker at times. He is that good. He is really, really a scary guy, I think, to see on the other side of you. And that it's not that their defensive front is impeccable and without flaw and all, but I could see a world where the second half, I could see a world where we're winning the game going into the half, and then the second half they start to wear on the O-line a little bit. Stafford's having a hard time scrambling. Like you said, we turn the ball over a few times, and all of a sudden it comes down to a field goal. I could see that, but I'm not super concerned about it. But it's certainly, I'm not just walking into it like, I think it's gonna be a cakewalk. I don't think it's gonna be that at all.
Yeah, no, I think you're wise to have caution about this game. I mean, obviously because they beat you guys.
I mean,
but also they're I wouldn't call them hot, but they're playing good football right now.
They are playing good football right now. Yeah,
and also you have a big loss, and it works out to where you still get in, but that's kind of the perfect like bulletin board fuel. Like, hey, can't have that again. That was a playoff type game. It was what it felt like.
It was. Yeah. And I think, I'm not a huge Bryce Young believer. I like him. I want him to be successful. I don't think he's a great quarterback, but he does. There's that crazy statistics that he has like the most game-winning drives, I think. Is that what it is? He's led the most game-winning drives of any quarterback in the NFL right now.
Years, something like that.
There's some crazy stat that came out about that. So that's where I say if there just is some sort of meltdown in the second half with turnovers, that I could just see it happening, But I don't think we'll get there. I think we'll be able to sort of beat up on them early and then just game manage the clock down. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll move on to, or was that the last you had on that?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. I was about to say 2-7 matchup in the NFC. I think Bears fans are sweating. I think they're sweating a little bit.
I think
Packers Bears.
I think Green Bay's favored.
Are they? It's going to be at what's Chicago? Is it SoFi? No, that's the Giants. Whatever. SoFi. It's going to be in Chicago.
SoFi is the Rams.
SoFi's the Rams?
Yeah.
I knew it was one of those big, stupid cities.
Sorry. Okay. The Bears are -1.5.
Okay,
but
so
I don't
barely
know when this
favored.
article was posted. January 5th. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. That's not much. I mean, dude, this Packers team is hobbling into the playoffs.
But that's also it says I'm reading an article. I'm not looking at active lines right now, so I don't know how up to date this is. It also does say that the money line is both teams are at -108, same odds to win the game outright.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, good value. Good value for moneyline Packers.
Yeah, just throw money on somebody. Yeah. I think
or moneyline Bears. Sorry, take the favorite team with difference.
We got some. Right. Question in the chat: if you check out the wins for the Panthers, they usually struggle with good QBs. That's a good point, Lucas. But I mean, that being said, they
didn't this year one time.
They did. Yeah, they beat Matt Stafford. Soldier Field, is Jordan Love hurt? I don't think Jordan Love will be hurt going into this game. I don't think the line would be that close if Jordan Love
He might be hurt, but he might not be injured.
Yeah, which is a good point. And it's definitely something to note. I think I would like to bet on Ben Johnson just being hot this year and the offense sort of finding a rhythm. We've talked about Jordan Love, extensively on this podcast. It just seems like one of those games where it's like the Packers come out and Jordan Love just has one of those games. And Ben Johnson is able to just scheme his way into controlling the rest of the game,
Yeah, but we've also seen, it is Toyotathon. And Jordan Love during
true.
It's still Toyotathon.
That's a good point. It is Toyotathon.
And I think that, I don't know. I think Jordan Love might go out there and stunt. I'll say the Bears defense is so bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
If they force turnovers, I think if they don't force turnovers, then they might still win, but it's going to be close. If the Bears can force 2 turnovers, I think they win by at least 10 points.
Yeah. I think Josh Jacobs got some rest in week 18 too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Hey. Rust versus rest though.
Yeah, right. So I'm wondering if, I think the Packers' mission here should just be run the piss out of the ball. That would be just if you can just beat up on the Bears early.
I think both teams are going to do that.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. I don't think that's a bad bet to just take like the overs on running back touches or something, because I think both coaches are going to be a little bit nervous to put the game in their QB's hands as opposed to I'm going to play call my way to a win here.
Yeah, well, okay. So actually, I do remember Jordan Love, he might not play.
Really?
If I remember seeing something now, he might not play. And if Malik Willis plays, then that is a totally different game plan. And they've been good with Willis.
Yeah, no, they have.
They've been good with him.
Let me see.
It's a totally different offense, but like it just introduces a whole new threat because they'll just run like a read option, like 10 times a game. Like 2nd and 4, okay, read option, he's going for 12.
Let's see. I don't know. I can't find a straight answer.
Yeah, it'll probably be game time. I'm sure they're playing it pretty close to the vest.
They probably will keep it pretty buttoned up, but I don't know. It'll be a good game. I'm really excited to watch this one. Actually, I think just as a neutral standpoint, I'm excited to see this one.
I want the Bears to win, but I will say I think the Packers are going to win. Unfortunately, that's how I feel. It's gut.
Lucas in the chat said Green Bay is already hurting on defense, which will play a huge part in this. The Bears are hot when it matters. Also true. They're playing good football and smart football. They have chemistry with Ben Johnson. Clearly has an impact. Yeah, I think that's similar to kind of what we were just saying with. I think Ben Johnson's been hot recently, and I think he's going to try to just outcoach LaFleur. Even with the last 2 losses, I think they're going to be pulling at the chain to get out there, which could hurt or help. Yeah, I think like Slim Dookie alluded to this earlier. Of sometimes it's good to get a loss up on the bulletin board in the locker room going into the playoffs. I mean, it's a weird thing to think about, but
yeah, a loss where that game was. It was winnable, and I think Ben Johnson not going for it on that 4th down, like he was like shoot, and I think that game having a little bit of a playoff vibe, not because it had big implications, like Chicago still gets the 2 seed, but the Lions were playing with like it mattered, which is good, and it was ended like last game of the regular season. I don't know. I like the fact. I don't think it's all doom and gloom that they lost that game. I think you're right. You're right there.
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna take the Bears. I would take the Bears money line on that. 3 Eagles versus the 6 Niners. We talked about Shanahan being a guy who should be in the running for Coach of the Year. I didn't know this, but I just heard this today. I think it was from the Bill Simmons podcast. I'm not gonna take this as my own point or stat. I heard this on a different podcast, but they were talking about. Did you know Shanahan doesn't have a comeback win in the last so many years? There was some stat. God, I wish I could remember it. I should have written it down. Damn it. But Shanahan.
I don't believe you now.
Yeah, I know. Shanahan down by 7 is. I think it's something 0-7 14 or something. It's bad.
Really?
Yeah. So, but if there is a team that I think could just come in and blow a lead, it's this current Eagles. They just haven't seemed up to the challenge this year, even with their record and even with them being a 3 seed. There's just too many moments of the fan base is booing them, and A.J. Brown is clearly angry, and Saquon doesn't look the same, and Hurts can't really find a rhythm throwing the ball, and the O-line is not the Eagles' O-line anymore. This O-line is very average now. They're not a great O-line. So I don't know, man. I might take the Niners in this game.
I'm going Niners. I think the Niners. I think they might actually womp them. I'm going to give my womp warning. Official trademark it. Womp warning.
Official womp warning here.
Yeah.
In the Niners Eagles game. Tell me why. Why do you what makes you say that?
This Niners offense has been so damn good the last like 6 games of the season. I mean, they showed something. What was I watching? It was while I was watching Niners Colts, and it was like the last 14 drives for the Niners have been like touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal, like no punts or maybe one punt in there. And I know like that it wasn't quite that way in the Seahawks Niners game at the end of the year, but Brock Purdy's been very good. It seems like they've found a little bit of a rhythm with having their guys back and healthy. And I think there's something to be said for having key dudes sit out with nagging injuries in the middle chunk of the season. And then you get them back to finish the season. And now like you're kind of going into the playoffs with a lot of your guys feeling like it's like week 8, you know? So I like the Niners. Also, you covered the Philly dysfunction. I have to say, I never take the fans booing the team as like, oh, something's up in Philly. The fans will boo the team if they're 9-0 and then they lose by a touchdown in week 10. I have a buddy from Philly who told me this great story about Chase Utley. Every time he stepped up to the plate, if he hit a home run, all the Phillies fans would go crazy. And then if he got up to the plate, the at-bat after he hit a home run and he struck out, the entire place would boo him. Just boo! It's the best.
Yeah,
for that reason,
it is very
I will
Philly.
love Philly forever. I don't want to live there, but I can appreciate them from afar and be like, this is kind of great.
Yeah. Thickums in the chat. Thickums, you must be incredibly high with that take. I mean, I don't know how high
That's
you
a good
got,
take.
but
this is everyone knows, Niners hater. I don't know if it's going to work this way on a clip. I think you might be above me or below me.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where you're pointing at. Yeah,
Niners hater to my co-host, whichever direction he is. Shanahan is a very good coach. He might be the best coach in the NFL.
Whoa. Slow your roll. I didn't even say anything yet. I didn't even give my take on it.
You were going there.
I said no.
Were you not?
That's not true. I was going to say Sirianni I do not think is the worst head coach in the NFL.
No, he's
not. He
not.
just won a Super Bowl. He's not the worst head coach in the NFL. Raheem Morris just got fired. Sirianni, Thickum said Sirianni is Timu Dan Campbell. I don't think that's true at all. I don't even like Sirianni that much, but I don't think that's true at all.
I don't think he's the worst. Hey, apology. I jumped the gun. I rescind my just vast, or I guess large assumption of the fact that you were going to take a big shit on Shanahan.
No. Shanahan is a top 5 coach in the NFL. He's not the best coach in the NFL. He's one of. McVay, and this is Rams bias aside, I do believe that McVay is the best coach in the NFL.
I'm not gonna say anything against that.
That's not like
good.
I don't know that I could sit here and give you like a really extensive defense of that.
Wait, you have a thought? Tier list right now.
But I just think Zach Taylor might be the worst, but I'm a miserable man.
I don't know. I don't think Zach Taylor's terrible. I don't think he's great.
Honestly,
Joe wanted him around. He didn't get fired. Joe wants him. So.
True. But I don't think it's the worst versus the best here. I think it's an average coach versus a very good coach. Neither defense is all that good, to be honest with you. The Eagles are the 13th ranked defense this season. The Niners are the 20th. I mean, it's a 7-team jump there, but I mean, we're not talking about like a crazy differential in the defense. And then as far as offensive weapons goes, the Eagles definitely have a little more juice with AJ and Devonta Smith, but like Kittle, CMC and Saquon are about equal talent. Kittle is.
I think McCaffrey's better. I think the run game in San Fran is better.
This
is better. The Eagles
running
have not
back,
been able to run the ball this year.
Yes, I agree. The running back output is better. CMC gets a lot of his yardage off of checkdowns and screens and passing game, actually.
Okay, I'd still count that as
in terms of I mean it's part of their running back output, I would say. But like their true hand the ball off yards per carry, I don't think is super high. But I don't have that number.
It's probably similar. You're right.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, but I think Kittle is as good as Devonta Smith or AJ Brown. I'm actually a Ricky Pearsall believer. I think that guy's going to be very good.
He is good. I think he's healthy now, right?
Yeah, he is healthy now, and they get enough out of Juwan Jennings right now. And Brock Purdy has been he's been very Brock Purdy. I've been calling him fraud Purdy for a long time. Just because I'm a Niners hater. He does do a good job at creating plays. Yeah. You have to give him that. He makes a lot of bonehead errors, and I think especially when the going gets tough late in games, I think I've just seen too much of him make the wrong decision. But I'm
Purdy and Jordan
bet,
Love to me very very similar. When they look good,
similar.
It's like who could stop this guy? When they look bad, You're like, how much are we paying this dude?
Yeah, like, and there's certain, and I guess to make that comparison, to make that logic track, even when Herbert isn't looking great, the team's not looking great, or the ball isn't moving well, you're still going, yeah, but he's huge, and he's got that arm, and he's still making the right call. It's just not connect. You know what I mean? Like the upper echelon QBs, even when they're not cooking, you can tell they're just missing today or something. But there is just games with Jordan Love and Brock Purdy and some of these guys where you just go, oof, this guy's on what contract? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that you get a little more of that with guys like Purdy and Love. And I gotta say, I'm gonna put some money on this Niners team, and I don't want to do that because I am a Niners hater, but I think I'm gonna put $10.
What's the spread?
I don't know. Let me see what the line is here.
I pull it up, but I know you have it pulled up.
Eagles. No, sorry, I didn't have it pulled up.
I thought you did.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't have the line pulled up.
All right. I don't know why I was thinking you had all the playoff lines pulled up.
The Niners have gone from a 2.5-point underdog to 4.5 in under 48 hours. This was posted today.
The Niners are? Oh, wow. Pound it.
Yeah.
Money line dogs. Niners money line.
I'll take money line dog on that. I'm all in on that.
Wow.
Let's bounce over to the AFC for the wild card round. Texans Pittsburgh. I hope the Texans stomp Pittsburgh. I hope the Texans come through and shatter the Steelers. I am so fucking angry. I had $100 on that.
Oh, that's right.
I had
$100
on the Ravens to win the division, and it came down to Boswell misses a point after. I'm so happy. The Ravens have all 3 timeouts. Lamar Jackson has the ball with I think a minute left. And then the kick return goes to like the 40.
Yeah.
Or the 50. You have 3 timeouts and half a field to go. How do you blow that game? I was beside myself when I had to Venmo my stupid Steelers fan friend that $100. My Thickums in chat said Mike Tomlin is inevitable. He is inevitable to be so unbelievably mid. Year in and year out, he's 9-9. He's 500 every year. The Steelers are mid. Their draft pick does nothing. They have decent players that have a decent season, and they have a decent record, and they go and lose in the playoffs. And it's every year. Do something different. It's so annoying. They are essentially at this point, they are the Chicago Bulls of the NFL. That's what the Steelers are. The Steelers have become the not the Sacramento Kings, the Chicago Bulls.
Never good.
The Chicago Bulls.
Pretty much the same thing. Bulls and Kings, by the way.
And by the way, their fans show up every year. They have such a strong fan base. They have a great history. They get great attendance, and they're just whatever. They're just whatever. And I hope the Texans come through and beat them by 50.
Well, that's very funny. I totally forgot about that because I was watching this game from a completely different context. In the fact that I was waiting to play 2K with my buddy, who's a Steelers fan. He's like, I'll hop on after the Steelers. Yeah. If the Steelers lost, he wasn't gonna get on. He would have been like, he's the type of Steelers fan where it would have bothered him for like a few days.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, come on, baby, come on, Steelers. And
you needed to play some 2K.
Yeah, I wanted to run. I just made a new build. He was. Anyone that plays random or like 2K in the rec knows that you need at least 4 because if you play with 3, then you get 2 randoms. You play with 4, you get an AI, which is still bad, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
Either way, it's funny. I asked him about Tomlin. I was like, "Are you a Tomlin guy?" He's like, "Yeah, I like Tomlin." And I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "I feel like it's just the same thing every year." And what he said is, "Well, look, Tomlin doesn't touch the offense." He's like, "Arthur Smith his offense is horrible." He's like, "I want him gone." But he also said the same thing about Matt Canada, I believe it was, a while back. And pretty much any OC that comes through, I'm like, well, when you see the same thing with a bunch of different OCs, the only common denominator is Tomlin. Like, if he's not calling the shots, he has to have some input of like, wait, take a shot? No. Second and 4, or like 2nd and 1, run it for exactly 1 yard. Like, we're going to get the exact yards we need to just keep this drive alive every single play of every single drive. So, I don't know. I didn't think about that in the moment, or else I would have said it to him, been like, what do you think about that, dude?
It's got to be like watching your buddy who just keeps dating the same type of girl.
Oh, it's not her fault.
You just keep going, date a different type of girl and have a different outcome. Try something else. You keep dating this exact type of girl. You're copy pasting the same girl every relationship you're in. You keep getting to a year and a half and breaking up. It's that to be a Steelers fan, that's what I would feel like. I would be ripping my hair out watching that. I don't know how you like that. I can't stand consistent like mediocrity. Consistent just whatever. Kill me. I would rather suck and rebuild something and get a draft pick, Thickums had a great point in the chat. Aaron Rodgers is basically immobile and has to go face this Texans defense. And I also can't stand Aaron Rodgers. That guy sucks. I hate
Cali
him.
Guy.
I hate him. No, he's such a dick. He
didn't take the jab? Is that why?
No, dude, I don't care about that. I don't care. He's just so smug. He's so smug, and I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of him blaming his receivers for his errors. Dude, he'll throw a ball 30 yards out of bounds, and the camera will cut to him pointing and screaming at a guy. Bro, figure out how to make a play out of something. Not everyone's going to be perfect every play, you dick.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe he was thrown out of bounds there, but you are right. He does, he's so mad at everyone else every single play. And there's one time where his helmet, he wasn't getting the play in his helmet, and is like,
yeah,
dude, aren't you like a Hall of Famer?
Dude, the announcer said that.
They did say it. Okay, I didn't know if it was okay. It's probably just parallel thought. I don't want to claim that.
Totally. That wasn't me saying you bit that from the announcers. No, the announcers actually made a comment during the game. One of them goes, it's interesting that Rodgers isn't just calling his play here. It seems like they brought him in to sort of have the keys to the offense. It's interesting he can't just run a drive.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to deny his greatness. He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm not going to make a case for that to be stupid, but I just hate the guy. I think he's annoying. I think his whole shtick of I'm Aaron Rodgers, so I don't really give a fuck. It got old quick, and it comes off douchey. I think he's a bad leader. I don't think he's a good person. I think he's a bad person.
Interesting.
I dislike him as a person. And it has nothing to do with his politics. Although that doesn't help.
Yeah,
although that makes me hate him more.
I'm indifferent, I don't think he's a bad person. He's definitely an interesting guy, probably like a bit eccentric in some ways.
Yeah.
I know he doesn't like talk to his family. I don't know if that's still a thing, but like,
that was a whole
cut
thing
everyone off.
Thickum said watching him with his hands in his hand warmers on the tush push standing 10 yards back makes my blood boil. Yeah, it's that type of thing. I get that he has like these funny moments where he does these things where
you wanted to get him involved in the tush push. He's 40.
I get that he's a part of these clippable meme QB. Aaron Rodgers is so funny. Fuck yeah, I love Aaron Rodgers. It's old,
you
bro.
Hated Aaron Rodgers so much.
And also, LeBron James. I'm watching the Lakers play right now. He's 40. He's dunking a basketball. So Aaron Rodgers can at least
right.
pretend
LeBron is the
to
measuring
give
stick for where people should be when they're 40.
LeBron is the measuring stick for all-time athlete. And yeah, it's not to give him the ball. No, I agree with Thickums. Thickums in the chat said it's not to give him the ball. It's just the way he stands. Yeah, he's very deliberately making this point to stand in a way that's like, yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers. I don't do the dirty work.
You wanted to have his hands in the cold?
Fuck you. No, just do something else. Sub out of the game. Put in a new tight end or something. I don't care. Stop standing there 10 yards behind the tush push like you own the NFL, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
For the record, you know what? I'm gonna go other side. I love Aaron Rodgers. I marked it before you said it.
Oh, I do have the mark clip feature. I see it.
There you go.
Sorry.
Maybe start pulling your weight around here.
No, I'm Willie Goat. I get to stand back and watch you do all the work. You see how that fucking sucks? Clip it again.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm gonna go polar opposite. I love Aaron Rodgers. He's my favorite quarterback. But we're gonna move on to the AFC.
Well, we're already in the AFC. It's just the next wild card.
Oh
game.
shit! Yeah, you're right.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
I
wish we had a soundboard.
That's the show.
I wish we had a soundboard so I could hit like a something like that. You know.
Just a
yeah. Your Bills and your Jags. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about this game?
I think I'm less nervous than I would be if we were playing the Patriots. Which, like, of course you are, like higher seed, whatever. But
yeah,
I mean, the Jags could be the 2 seed and the Patriots could be the 3, and I'd be less nervous. You're playing a quarterback who has no playoff experience, I believe. Yeah, definitely no playoff experience. A coach who is in his first year, has no playoff experience as a head coach. A team that's very hot. Not going to deny that, but this is one of those years where I've somewhat emotionally detached myself from expectations to the point where, like, I want them to win. I'm going to be really excited for the game, and I'm going to be bummed if they lose. Very, very bummed.
Sure.
Like, it's my team. Anytime you're in the playoffs, you have a chance to win a Super Bowl. It's a reality. But if we lose, I'm not going to be like, this was the year. Like last year, I laid down on the ground after we lost to the Chiefs for like at least 10 to 15 minutes. Just like, and was just out of it.
It did feel like the year.
No one talked to me.
It did feel like the year. Yeah.
Yeah. If we lose this year, I'm like, man, shucks. We probably should have got to at least the next round. But I won't be devastated.
Are you gonna? Do you think you'll say like "gosh darn" or anything?
Shoot, crap.
Yeah.
No, I'll say
you think
fuck.
you'll say crap?
I'll say fuck probably.
Dude, God is listening.
Dude, my dad saw one of the clips and he was like, "Didn't know you were swearing on this thing."
Sorry, Bill. Your dad's name is Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Bill.
Yeah, Bill was
sorry,
like,
Bill.
he's like that Connor guy sure does like swear a lot. I said honestly, I do too.
Did he say that?
Yeah, my dad loves Philip Rivers more than anyone. No,
Bill, I'm so sorry. I'll dial back the language, man. That's on me. I'm sorry. No, he's right. I got to get a hold of that. That's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I got to reel it in a little bit. My bad,
here's
Bill.
What happened. He doesn't listen to the show. He sees the clips. Like, he is my number one OG. You will see him comment on every single one of my videos.
Dude.
Like, great.
Yes.
Like, that's a great point. And he's just such a wholesome, like loving guy, and he
Yeah.
just does it. He's like, do you need to say those words, Nick? I'm just like, oh. Like,
My
I'm
dad
sorry.
does the same thing. My dad is so supportive. He comments on everything. He likes all my stuff. Yeah. He doesn't have any problem with the cussing though. He's a little he swears more. So Bill, I'm sorry. I was raised by heathens, and I'm a gay lib. Sorry, Bill.
He understands. He doesn't have a hating bone in his body unless you are unless you're like you played at North Carolina, the University of North Carolina. Then he might hate you for no reason.
Really?
So.
Yeah, so he's not high
true
on Drake,
hatred.
man.
He's just gonna be like, gosh, like that guy.
Dang it.
Gosh
that
darn
guy.
it.
Ticks me off.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I this is a game that I could not tell you who's gonna win this. I have no idea how to predict this. I think
we'll win.
The Jags are just such a wild card, obviously, but like I have no idea. I have no idea what this looks like, what Trevor Lawrence looks like as a player. I mean, to be fair, he's been cooking.
He's been fantastic.
He's been cooking. And Liam Cohen, that offense is moving. Jacoby Myers has been such a godsend for T-Law. He finally has a guy with secure hands that just runs good short intermediate routes and gets first downs. And he just hasn't had that yet. Parker Washington, by the way, give me a team that goes out and gets Michael Wilson and Parker Washington as their two receivers.
Ooh.
Just a cheap bargain deal. Two guys that have shown they can like legitimately handle some volume and can make plays. They may be the most underrated wide receivers in the NFL. I am very high on Parker Washington and Michael Wilson. They're
interesting.
They're good players, man. I really think a team could go out and deploy them as high usage receivers season long, commit to those guys, and it would be a good like
interesting.
I think a team that doesn't want to go pay big for receivers could easily go get those guys.
Probably future Colts when they can't afford to pay out Pierce.
Yeah, something like that. Even the Bills could use a guy like that if they really don't want to go pay on a receiver.
Dude, the Bills, granted, we thrashed the Jets, but I saw a like back post fade in the end zone to Joshua Palmer last week.
Yeah. And Joshua Palmer's had some flashes of being good, but he shouldn't be your number 2 guy.
And I mean, he's not really. It's like Kincaid, Shakir,
yeah,
and then it's just committee after that. It's not even Coleman. I don't know what the hell is up with Keon Coleman.
He's gonna float around the league and be probably a problem until he's old enough to understand how to accept a role, and then
he just seems like he has a sense of maturity about him when you listen to him speak. Like everything that I'd heard, any piece of interview media I'd consumed was like, he's young and he's goofy, but he gets it. That was my consensus. And I feel like I'm pretty good at reading people. Like I could, anyone could have told you like George Pickens is going to be a little controversial his first few years. He's going to have some issues. He's going to be diva.
Right.
But Coleman is like, man, I don't know. I didn't see it coming. But yeah, also I just had to rattle this off. I really wasn't like paying attention to Brenton Strange before you said something on a few episodes back. He's good. And also I have dubbed him Brenton Shoddy do some strange for some change Strange, because that is what I think of every time I see the last name Strange.
I have no idea what you're referring to right now.
Oh, Juicy J, you're not a rap guy.
I'm not a rap guy. I'm sorry.
You need to go get in a little Spotify time machine and put on Stay Trippy 2, Juicy J's best album of all time.
Okay.
And just let it play. And when you listen to the song Money Do It, which is a fantastic name. Not Money Will Do It, Money Do It.
Money Do It. I'll think of Brenton Strange.
Yeah, he says, Shawty do some strange for some change. Yeah, money do it. If I want it, I'm going to get it. Yeah, money do it. I love Juicy J.
I will have to go check that out. I really am like not super cultured in the rap.
I'll get you right, dude. I'll get you something to play. Like,
do I need to?
When you're
do I need
in
to
the
get
city,
you some?
Roll your windows down. It'd be cool.
Do I need to get you some real? Yeah, I was gonna say, do I need to get you some real like indie white boy shit?
I would appreciate it.
I will.
I like the music too. I don't know a ton about it.
Well, and I'm not one dimensional. I don't only listen to stomp and holler folk music. I listen to indie rock too.
Hey, Ka-ching,
Yeah.
ching,
Yeah.
ching, ka-ching, ka-ching, ching.
By the way, the spread is Bills -1.5. Money line is Bills -120. Jags +100.
This
And
feels like
then-
the most wild card game of like.
that was my take, is I just have simply no idea.
Yeah.
And then the over under is 51.5. So I think Vegas even is going. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who knows? Who's to say? Who's to say really what happens in this game?
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I don't really have a solid take on this one, other than I tend to just lean in sports in general towards playoff experience winning out. If
in
the
football,
talent is close enough,
yeah,
I will lean playoff experience winning out.
and even in basketball as well, it's usually like experience wins.
Yeah.
I mean, every single team seems to have to go through that, like getting bounced early after a really good regular season with a young team.
And that could just
part of the
be
process.
where the Jags are right now.
Yeah, the Commanders.
I would take
skipped
the
that.
Bills.
Yeah,
I would take the Bills to win this game. Chargers, Patriots. This is an interesting one. I'm a Drake May believer. I am going to bet on him to win this game. The Chargers definitely have a little bit more juice offensively in terms of like their weapons, I think. But
still, line is decimated.
Dude, Herbert. I mean, when does Herbert just say, "I'm out of here"? I guess.
Well, I think there was
fair,
hope this year, but
to be fair, there
two
was hope this year. They
tackles,
got banged
yeah.
up. Yeah, that's true.
You
that's true.
You lose Rashawn Slater in the preseason, and then Joe Alt gets
was out
hurt.
Yeah.
So it's.
But
I don't know. I think like now is the time to invest in the Chargers more than any other time, because, and not in this for this playoff game, but going forward, because they got the young running back. They got Hampton, right? Is Omarion Hampton from
Omarion
UNC,
Hampton's
another
back.
UNC guy, but he's good.
Yep.
I think like it seems like Quentin Johnston is solid. I think they'll probably draft a wide receiver or like a tight end. Pass catching tight end.
I don't know. Oronde Gadsden has looked good.
Gadsden's. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Gadsden's been great.
Gadsden's been great. Gadsden is the guy.
Yeah,
I think.
I don't know actually if they'll even go tight end super high. I think they like the way they've spread the field out here. They kind of have a Colts-esque situation. They have Ladd is their short intermediate guy. He gets the yak. He's
totally forgot about Ladd McConkey. Oh my gosh.
He's got secure hands. Well, no, but I mean, Keenan Allen has really been. He really was kind of the wide receiver one this year.
He might retire.
He's also 33. And then
he's 33.
Trae,
I thought he was older than 33.
No, he's 33, or unless he just turned 34, but he's 33. But then they've got like Trey Harris and Quentin Johnston. If they're going to draft anything, I don't know that it'll be a repeat of what they have. They might go get like a smaller speed
You're
guy.
probably right. I mean, all I was thinking, I honestly, truly, hand up, forgot about Ladd McConkey. Forgot he existed for a second.
Yeah,
which is wild because I love him. But granted, I feel like he hasn't been all over, like all over the field or like all over the box score, I guess.
Yeah,
this year
he
versus
had a
last
great
year.
rookie year, and then he came in this year, and I think they just, with the O-line being as banged up as it was, I think they just weren't able to run the offense they wanted to run.
And also,
with him.
Keenan is fantastic in third down situations. You don't have to go underneath to McConkey like you have another option.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I like what they're building over there, and I think fully healthy, that Chargers team next season is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Problem. They're gonna have pretty much all the tools. I shouldn't have jumped the gun on like when does Herbert say he wants out, because I did forget that they had major injuries. That's on me. They definitely had significant
I had to
injuries.
fulfill the prophecy of the Chargers being the hypothetical team.
Yeah.
Every single year.
So
yeah, I think the Patriots will beat them, but I think the Chargers can give them a game. I don't think it's going to be like it'll be dude, like they're going to blow them out, whatever. I think the Chargers will keep it close, and if they win, I'll be very happy. But I think the Patriots are the better football team, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, both defenses are really good. Both run games have sort of figured themselves out with Hampton coming back from injury, and then Henderson kind of figuring out his role next to Stevenson. I think it really will come. Genuinely, also the weapons for the Chargers are probably better as far as the receiving core goes. I think it's going to come down to coaching, and I just think Vrabel's got these guys fired up. And I think they're playing behind what is like their fearless leader right now and probably the MVP, Drake May. I think it's really gonna come down to who gets to the quarterback more. I think that'll be the name of the game here is just who can get the most pressure on the QB. Because if the Patriots just blow up this line like what's been happening to them a lot of this season, and Herbo's just
he's been good on the move, though, dude.
I know
both quarterbacks have
so
too.
Good. They're both great. This will be, in my opinion, this is the most fun game.
I think so too. I think this will be the best game.
Yeah,
I think it'll be the best playoff game. I think a lot of these games have a lot of potential to swing really hard one way, and I think Chargers Patriots will be the best game.
True. Gooch brings up a good point in chat. Harbaugh just got fired.
He just now?
No, today. Today he got this morning. I think
I haven't had a phone
the Ravens,
all day. I got a phone
Ravens
and then I fell
fired
asleep. So
yeah, Ravens fired him.
Wow.
That actually, sorry. I got to walk back. Herbo, not time to leave the Chargers. The future is bright there. I'm with that. If we're talking about a team QB's ready to go, when is the experiment over with Baltimore and Lamar? I mean they're
good every year though. That's the thing. They're good every year. This is the first year they haven't been good with him.
Yeah. But it just I don't know. I guess my thing is unless you're going to go get him a receiver. Go get the poor guy a receiver.
Yeah.
Same with Josh Allen, honestly.
Yeah.
Zay is great, but he's a wide receiver too.
Zay's better than any wide receiver we have on the Bills.
Yeah,
I'll say
Zay is better.
He has more big play potential to pair with a guy with a rocket arm.
Yeah.
I think Shakir is very good. I don't think he's a number one. Granted, he's not. Kincaid's kind of the number one. But imagine if we had like a bona fide. Like imagine if Devontae Adams signs with the Bills instead of the Rams. We look so different. And Joe Brady will still like be running like Madden practice. Like here's how to understand the Ohio concept type route trees. So
yeah. We'll see.
Okay. Last question of NFL: who's winning the bye? Who's going to win the bye more, the Seahawks or the Broncos? Are you frozen?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm doing the math in my head on who I think. What do you mean?
Nothing to do with future matchups. Just who's winning? Who's going to win the bye more?
What do you mean win?
You can lose the bye week. You can have a bad bye week.
Sorry,
it's more coach speak. You're thinking really hard. I was like,
I didn't catch the sarcasm. I thought you were saying like who gets the better scenario.
Well, I guess
from
if you want
getting
to
the 1 seed.
Actually interpret.
Sorry,
and talk about sports.
Sorry, I was giving you an actual sports take, and you were trying to do a stupid bit, dumbass. Sorry, Bill. Didn't mean to swear at your son.
Yeah, you have to get the bill tax every time you swear from now on.
It is the bill tax.
He's only going to see.
I would say Denver probably plays better against the bye. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go Seahawks.
Yeah, right.
I think they're going to win the bye. I think McDonald is like, hey, we're going to prepare like we got a game.
Right.
I think Sean Payton's going to drink a Mai Tai. I don't know. Seems like a Mai Tai guy.
I want to get into some NBA, man. I got some.
Me too.
I got some.
You got some takes.
Some takes here. You have a funny take about the Pacers. You want to hit that one?
Yes, I do have a funny take about the Pacers. The Indiana Pacers are addicted to signing James Wiseman to 10-day contracts and then releasing him. It is the
How many
funniest
10 days
thing.
are we on here?
There's been at least 4. I can say for sure I've seen 4 like thank you graphics for James Wiseman posted by the Pacers. And there's this great account. I have to shout out the account because this is how I became aware of it. I believe there's 2 accounts that are very, very similar. And I want to make sure I shout out the right one. So I'm going to look it up real quick. But it's classic. Whichever one the account is, they made like a graphic or like a meme video of it's average basketball players. It's at average basketball players.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's this thing like the SpongeBob, like I don't need it. And it's like the Pacers after losing 12 straight games, and just the water is just James Wiseman.
I love that this is such a great bit for the viewers to show me a meme on your phone to your webcam.
That should be the whole podcast. Hey, look at this.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Wait, but look at this one. Yeah, wait, but look at this one.
Yeah. Dude, I saw this video the other day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, right. Thickum said NBA Gatewatch segment. We haven't had a Gatewatch in a little bit.
Ooh, we do some gate talk.
Yeah, we can do some gate talk. Let's get as we sort of walk through the league here. I bet we'll have some gates to. Yeah, we'll have some gate watch to.
I have a gate talk based on who I'm watching. We don't have to go all the way and do it right now, but
sure.
Khalil Ware, all-time gate watch.
Really, he moves gracefully for a guy his size.
Well. He's like Kroger or like Walmart, great value Wemby.
Interesting.
He is. Okay. You know what's funny, dude?
Yeah,
I got crucified online and in my own local circles for saying that the Grizzlies should have drafted Khalil Ware over Zach Edey. I was like, I think he's a better player. He's a better fit for what they want to do. They want to play fast. They want to run. They want to get up and down.
Yeah. And
now it seems abundantly clear that Khalil Ware is just simply a better player in every aspect, other than maybe like to guard. In every aspect. Like if there's a Jonas Valanciunas might give Khalil Ware some issues because he's so big, or Jokic.
Yeah.
But Jokic or Embiid they're taking Edey out on the perimeter. But either way, Khalil Ware is very good, and I just want for the record I was right. I was right about this.
Khalil Ware is good. I like him. I have him on my team in my GM. I did a
I'm sure he's
rebuild
great
of
for simulation too.
Oh, dude, he's just awesome because he's huge. So he blocks everything, and he can also shoot threes. Perfect.
Yeah. Dude, he looks very confident.
Thickum said, "Where is closer to Wemby than Sirianni is to Dan Campbell?" Incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I am probably going to be a bit of a hater on the Hornets here. Right? I know you wanted to talk Hornets stomping the Thunder.
I don't think it means much. It's just funny. It's hilarious to me.
It is funny, and I like what the Hornets are doing. I think Khan is great. I think he's going to be a really cool second or third guy on a team for sure. I don't know that he'll ever be a one. I still just have a hard time buying into LaMelo Ball. I don't
think he's the truth. I think Go ahead.
I was just going to say I don't mean to become a LaMelo Ball hater. I really don't want to be that guy. And I have a buddy that I go back and forth with all the time because he loves LaMelo Ball. We were talking about Trae Young versus LaMelo Ball, and I was saying I'd probably rather have Trae Young.
Me too.
Okay. I am getting to the point where I'm going, maybe I don't know. But and we've talked about this before, I just don't know if LaMelo Ball, I think he's finally becoming this guy where he's kind of becoming a leader. And maybe he stays in Hornets. Maybe he stays with the Hornets, and maybe he gets to the point where he does really finally break into being a number one guy, and he proves me wrong, and Khan is the number two, and they have all these young assets, and they actually do look really good, and they build around everybody, and Cockburn looks great, and I don't know. Sure, maybe that does happen. But I'm just going to, historically, I'm going to go with the bet here to take the odds against that. Because he can't stay healthy. He just seems more concerned with shooting a one-legged three than he does with winning a game. That's just the vibe I get from him. I don't know. Maybe if the Hornets finally start winning some games, he'll change his tune, and maybe he's just been waiting until they're actually competitive. But I don't know, man. I just don't know that it means all that much that they stomped the Thunder. I think they got hot. It's cool. I'm happy for them. But I think
the Hornets organization is thinking similarly to you of we don't really know if this is if LaMelo is the answer, and we need to find out soon. So I think this is very telling with what they did in this offseason. They drafted 3 low ceiling, high floor guys relative to the talent that was available on the board. Mm-hmm. They took Con Knipple, who is pretty much a realized asset in the sense of Con Knipple isn't getting more athletic. He's not. And his game is what it is. I think he's a very good player, and he could get better, but compared to the other guys that were there, he was a lower potential pick. And then they go and they take Kalkbrenner, who's just a fill a need type guy. He's not like this. Oh, maybe he could turn in. Like, no, he is what he is. He's a big center who can
Shot
shoot
blocker.
it a little bit, but he doesn't in the NBA for whatever reason. And then they go take Liam McNeely, same thing, and Sion James, another Duke kid. And then in the offseason, they go out and they get Pat Connaughton, they get Colin Sexton, and they re-sign Plum Dog Millionaire.
Sexton, man.
Colin Sexton's a great piece to have on any team. But these are win now pieces, more or less. You don't find there's no bad team that's like, let's go out and get some vets, like some guys that have contributed in winning situations before.
I agree.
And that's exactly what they did. And so to me, what that screams from management ownership is we got to figure out what we have here or we got to move on. Mm-hmm. We need to see what the ceiling is with this group. And I don't think they went and like got a God squad, but for the Charlotte Hornets, who were not a playoff team last year, you got about the best that you could.
They put together a team that can at least get into a play-in.
Yeah, and I think they wanted to see what that looked like. And right now, they're below what I think they were expecting. So I think he might be getting moved. I think whether he's maturing or not, it's tough to tell. I mean, I'm not going to say, oh, he's definitely not. I'm not convinced yet. But at the end of the day, I don't know if he's the guy, and I don't think Charlotte is convinced yet either. And I don't think it's a build around Khan situation because I think Khan is a huge beneficiary of other players having gravity on the floor. I think he's still a good player without that.
Yeah, my NBA comparison for him is honestly like Austin Reeves. Not just because they're both white boys, but they do have a pretty similar game, I feel.
I think Reeves is a little more athletic.
Okay.
Like I think Khan might have a little more explosiveness laterally than Reeves does. I don't know. I don't even know if he's more athletic. I think Khan's just bigger. I think he's like 6'6". He's like 6'6". Reeves is like 6'4", right?
Yeah, he's like 6'5". Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
they are just really similar.
I don't know. I think it's interesting we're talking about this because the report also came out today that Trae Young and the Hawks are looking for a trade.
I saw that.
They're done. They're officially Trae Young is out. You know, the Hawks want him out.
And I think that was a similar situation, you know, with the Hawks being like, all right, let's go sign Luke Kennard, Porzingis. I think they traded for Porzingis. I don't know. Either way, go out, get Kennard, Porzingis, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, fill in the positions that we kind of lacked in, or get some more depth and see what we have. And it hasn't been working. They're 17-21.
Yeah, and they've looked better without him, honestly. They just have. The team has looked better without him.
Potential landing spots? That's
what I was
trade guy.
I know. I've been looking around the league, man. I got to be honest. I can't figure out where this guy fits.
If the Mavs did not have Kyrie Irving,
it would make sense. Totally.
I'd be like, come on.
Totally.
We have the perfect team built to just cover up a guy that cannot guard at all.
Yes.
We're just like Luka left, and we're like, okay, can we actually just get another offensive engine that can't guard to save their life?
Yeah. I think it would have to take it would have to be Kyrie and AD or something with like Trae and Porzingis. I don't know what would even make sense there. I'm not sure. But
Tingus back to the Mavs. Oh gosh. I didn't like Porzingis, but he was not good.
Maybe the Magic. If you want to stick him next to Suggs,
you'd have to send Franz.
And I just don't think the Magic would do that. To be honest with you,
their whole thing is that they're good. They're really good on D. I don't know if they want to change their identity.
Gosh, maybe the Bulls or the Heat
Brooklyn
take a swing.
Brooklyn Net.
Oh, he could be a net. He could be a net, but they just have so many guards.
Cam Thomas. If they were to keep like a lot of realized assets, Trae Young, Cam Thomas, Michael Porter Jr. By the way, sneaky guy. Oh, this is such an ADHD NBA conversation. I love it.
I love it. Let's do it.
But Noah Clowney is my new maybe. I think he's good.
Oh, like to be a real guy or to be a role player?
To be a very good NBA player that's like,
okay, gotcha.
Man,
yeah.
I think Noah Clowney's peak is PJ Washington.
That's a compliment. I could I could see that. Yeah.
PJ, or I don't think
perfect
he's
for the modern game.
Yeah. Noah Clowney Gatewatch for sure. Noah Clowney's definitely on Gatewatch. He moves well, and he's big, dude. He's big. He's burly. Like he's built like Jalen Johnson,
and he shoots right. I mean, he can
a little bit.
He's shoot a little
serviceable. I think he's serviceable. I got to check now because I don't want to be slandering Noah Clowney's name. Let's see here. Noah Clowney is shooting.
I wonder if the Bucks could go get Trae.
Oh,
their contract situation is gross, though.
I had that thought today, and I did.
They
not
just don't have. They don't have anything to get. It's. I don't know what it would be. I don't know how that. I would have to. Gosh, I don't know how that.
Noah Clowney's
work.
shooting 33 from 3. So
all right. Well,
he's
room for improvement.
Serviceable. He's 21 dude. He's 21. He came in the league at 19. But he's playing a lot. He's playing 28 minutes a game. He starts for him. I had him on my Brooklyn Nets sim team that won a championship, and I believe he still started. Gosh, Igor Demon just became like an animal. Finals MVP 2 times.
I love that anything we talk in the basketball world, we always end up bringing it back to our own My GMs in a video game.
Yeah,
incredible. I'm trying to figure out how this contract situation would work.
Just live. This is great podcasting. Just live trade machine.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, this is
Torian Prince here. I mean, looks like the Bucks are looking to move Giannis. And I mean, that's like slanted. Like Atlanta would have to give up more and Trae.
Yeah,
but it wouldn't be that much more.
I guess. What do you do? Like Trae, Risacher, whatever his name is.
Risacher. I love how the Hawks were like, we're willing to trade Risacher for Anthony Davis. If anyone's wondering, they like floated that out into the ether.
They floated that out there.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if they did like, I don't know. Yeah, it'd have to be a shitload of picks and something. But then it's like, why would Giannis want to go there? I guess to play with Jalen Johnson, which is,
I mean, they have a good team around like. Onyeka Okongwu was a good starting center. Dyson Daniels might be the best like guy to guard any guard in the NBA.
Yeah.
You'd have Giannis, and then you'd have Jalen Johnson, and then you have wings. You have shooting wings, and like pretty much. I don't think my floor shrinking issue that I have with the Spurs getting Giannis is like not present there.
Yeah, it's certainly
like
would be
it's interior scoring in Atlanta.
Yeah. Gosh, their contracts are not far off either. Dang, that's interesting.
We might have just solved the NBA.
We might have just solved the fucking NBA, dude.
Yeah, that actually that makes sense to me. This is the first time you've said like, "Hey, here's a trade idea," and I'm like, "Yeah, I like it." Every time you send me one, I'm just like.
Yeah. Well, and also, I guess the idea is, what does it do for the Bucks? They probably don't want to build around Trae Young. They probably want to go young and then move Trae Young. Like, realistically, Trae Young and the Bucks would have to agree to just kind of farting his season away here.
I think Atlanta kind of likes this season. Yeah. Like I said, anytime you make a big trade mid-season, unless you simply add a guy and you don't give up anything realized, like the season's usually chalked. Like you're not going to be as good as you'd hope to be, but I think Atlanta's got a good team, man. I think they're not. I don't think they're bad.
No, they do. And honestly,
so like, don't give up on it. Like I think you go after another. You just want to swap if you
could be a very interesting build around Giannis to have Porzingis who shoots, Giannis Okongwu who shoots. Jalen Johnson can kind of be a point forward, level scorer. Dyson Daniels can shoot, can also facilitate a little bit. He's been a decent facilitator.
He's secondary ball handler.
It would have to maybe be something with like, gosh, if it was Ryan Rollins and Giannis, if they got a real point guard, especially because of the contract he's on.
I don't think they're getting Rollins from.
Well, I'm just
they'd have to give up a little bit more. But
I'm just saying if they really wanted to just ship off every pick they own and be competitive this year,
Porzingis might have AIDS.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That whole bit. Yeah, that's the whole thing. I know. I've seen the.
I think he's got AIDS.
I haven't done the deep dive. I have no idea.
I haven't either, but I just think he's got AIDS.
What would be the funniest trades are a Trae Young LaMelo Ball swap or Trae Young to the Wizards. Those are
like,
the funniest.
hey man, I have this Coca-Cola. Do you want to trade for your Coca-Cola?
You have Pepsi. I have Coca-Cola. Which
actually no, it's like yeah, exactly. LaMelo Ball is Pepsi. Trae Young is Coca-Cola.
By the way, I
like,
love
one
Pepsi,
is clearly better.
I think Pepsi's better than Coke. I just want to put that on record. I'll just go on record right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm a neither guy. I'm a Dr. Pepper
Pepsi
guy.
better than
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper also
dominates
good.
everything.
Yeah, it does in the. I'm also. Let me add a caveat. I'm coming from the zero world. I strictly consume zero sodas. I don't remember the last time I had a real soda.
You know, one time someone
soda.
on like Instagram or something said that the zeros are actually worse for you. What do you think about that?
One time someone on Instagram said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give that weight. I'd probably say that's a good claim and someone to listen to. That's probably I try to get all of my health and
political news.
Actually,
I trust social media political news more than I trust legacy news media.
I try to really just build my entire life and understanding of the world and moral compass through Instagram Reels.
Yeah,
that's
just like give it to me a little bit at a time when I'm watching like fart compilation videos.
Yeah. So if someone on Instagram one time,
Caruso edit.
Yeah. If someone on Instagram one time said zero is worse for you, I probably will just change my entire perspective on things.
Good. Good. GP.
Pass out. GP, good push.
I use that now. I stole that from
hell
you.
Hell yeah. Good. That would be the funniest is the Hawks. I mean, I'm sorry, the Hornets or the Wizards.
Yeah, that would be funny. We can run through some of this other stuff. I want to get to your Lakers.
We'll wrap with some Lakers Mavericks talk because those are our teams. But let's just touch really quickly on the Suns, who are playing well right now. And honestly, I can't help but appreciate it. I can't say that I like it because I hate the Suns. There's been sort of a Suns-Lakers rivalry that has developed over the last couple of years here.
Also, Dylan Brooks in the mix. You know what? I love Dylan Brooks. I love him.
I can't stand him. I hate him. I can't deny that he's playing well this year. I can't deny that he's been a plus for the Suns this year. I'm not going to try to make that claim. I just think he's annoying, and I don't like him. I don't like the way he looks or sounds or acts. I don't like what he stands for. Him and Aaron Rodgers.
You're a hater. You're a hater, dude.
Him and Aaron Rodgers, I will be on hate watch for.
He's scoring
I don't care.
21 a game.
Yeah.
This year.
He's playing really well. He is.
He's actually not even shooting it that well. But either way, he's scoring a lot of points. It's hard to do in the NBA. But something that I noticed about the Suns, by the way, probably my next GM video is going to be the Suns because everyone was just like, they just have like 7 shooting guards on their roster. It feels like a my league like GM situation.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I'll sign this guy, and then I'll get this guy, and this guy, and this guy. And you check your roster, you're like, oh shit, I have one center,
a small forward.
4 shooting guards, no small forwards.
I don't have a small forward.
Shooting guards and like 3 power forwards.
Well, I guess they do have Royce O'Neal still.
Yeah,
but he's not really giving them.
But credit where credit's due. A first-year head coach with a Land of Misfit Toys-esque roster that is getting like they're a playoff team right now.
Yeah.
They can beat anyone in the NBA. I think they pose a lot of defensive problems. Jordan Ott is a defensive wizard. I'm ready to just say that in like 30 games into the season or 30 plus games, whatever. He's a very, very good defensive coach. And I think he's the perfect guy to go from Frank Vogel to this guy because it's a little bit of newer thinking. And it's the roster's already kind of there. But I like the squad, dude. I like the squad. I think like if they had a true go out and get you a bucket when it's crunch time guy, then they would be really, really, really good.
You don't think Booker's that guy?
No.
Really?
I think he can. I think at this point, I'm not a Booker believer, man.
I love Book, dude.
I don't think he's dynamic enough. Like, I think he's really, really good, but I shouldn't say he's not a true one of those guys. I think that you need a better one of those guys.
They certainly are a guy away, But you hit the nail on the head. That's a great way to put it, and I like using this as like a barometer. They can beat any team in the league. That's a really good way to put that. Because there are certain teams where they're not contenders necessarily. They're not a team I'd say, yeah, they're going to win a championship. But if they're a guy away and they're playing good basketball, I mean, they're 21-15. They can beat anyone in the league. They have beat, I think, a lot of the good teams in the league that have come through Phoenix and had problems dealing with Phoenix.
Yeah,
the Spurs and OKC
Thunder,
have a problem dealing
Lakers,
with Phoenix. Absolutely.
I don't know what happened if they played the Celtics or the Pistons, but
I don't know the record there. But yeah, man, that's a good way to put it. And I am a book believer, and I just, they're a team I got to hand it to them this year. They're scrappy, they're overachieving, they're exceeding expectations, and they're playing a brand of basketball that is hard nosed.
I just thought you said Brandon Bass just now.
No.
That was so weird. I was like, why is he talking
brand
about
of basketball?
Like they're playing Brandon Bass.
They're playing Brandon basketball. Brandon
That would have been
basketball.
so much of a better podcast name, Brandon Basketball.
Brandon Basketball would have been a better podcast name. Fuck, we missed a chance.
Fucked up. We messed up so bad.
Sorry, Bill. Wow. Oh.
The Bill
and then
tax.
we kiss. That's hey, and that'd be an even bigger nightmare for him, I bet.
You're not wrong, cousin. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Bill.
Good.
Shout out, Bill.
Shout out, Bill. P90 Billiam, as we used to call him. Big P90X guy.
And then we hop over to the Eastern Conference. Another team exceeding expectations that I also do not want to admit that I hate to see is this. I almost cussed, but I didn't for Bill. This gosh darn Celtics team. This frickin' butt crap ass. Is that which is ass bad?
No, he's okay. It's funny when we get together, we'll say like, "Hey, tier 3's allowed," and like hell, ass,
hell,
damn.
ass, crap, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
These damn crap ass hell Celtics. God, it sucks that they're good. They're the 2 seed. They're 23-13. They're better than the Knicks, and they're missing their best player.
Yeah.
How is this possible?
Well, Jaylen Brown is on a tear. He had the most ethical 50 ball I've ever seen, bro. He shot 8 free throws and had 50.
Good grief.
He's nuts,
Good
man.
grief.
He's playing very well, but also
And he's also shooting like the most mid-range jumpers in the league, I believe, as well.
The pendulum is swinging back. Last year was just like every team was like, how can we shoot as many threes as possible?
No, dude, the pendulum is swinging. I think teams they're starting to understand we actually get really easy looks in the mid-range because everyone just wants to chase you off the line or stop you from scoring inside.
Basketball will always correct itself. People are always like, oh man, the league is cooked, whatever. It's like something will always happen.
Yep.
To where, and I said this last year when I made a video. I think it's still pinned on my Instagram page, talking about the problem with the NBA right now. And I was like, it's gonna swing back. I mean,
yeah,
it's a copycat league. We saw what we saw last year because the Celtics shot so many threes.
Yep.
And they won a championship. And then last year they shot so many threes and it bit them in the ass.
Yeah.
Like you had the Hornets were like second in the league in threes attempted last year. It's like,
yeah, what did they get?
You don't have the personnel to do that, cousin.
Well, it was like when the small ball era was popular with the Heat, with LeBron, Heat,
the Spurs too,
and the
Spurs, the
Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah.
That's what I was saying. So it was the Warriors and the Heat, both small ball, both dominating each conference, and then even the Cavs.
Were the Heat a small ball team though?
Yeah, dude.
They had Chris Bosh and Udonis Haslem.
Well, but Chris Bosh was a power forward. At the time, a 6'10" power forward being your biggest guy was still small ball. Well, they didn't have a true 7-footer.
They played mostly Bosh at the 5.
I think wasn't it Joel Anthony? Wasn't that his name? The center?
Yeah, they had Joel Anthony.
But he was also 6'9". Haslam's 6'9".
Is Haslem 6'9"? Yeah, he's
Haslam's
not big.
6. Yeah, he might be 6'8", bro. I'm telling you, that Heat team was a small ball team. The Warriors were a small ball team, and then LeBron went to the Cavs. Small ball team. Tristan Thompson 6'9". Kevin Love 6'10". Yeah. Nobody big really for a while. And I remember the league for a long time. People were like, "Oh, centers are just a thing of the past. Centers are gone. The true 7-footer's gone." And I tried to tell people too. I said, at some point, someone's going to go get a real big guy that is going to be unstoppable. Nobody is going to be able to stop him. And then it was shortly after that was Giannis came on the scene.
Embiid.
Jokic came on the scene. And all of a sudden everyone was going, holy shit, we got to get big again.
Yeah.
We can't stop these guys. Too small ball. We're too small ball. So, yeah, it's a league of trends, and the pendulum will swing different ways all the time. There's always going to be a new thing. And right now, I'll be honest, we're kind of back in the era of the midi, crafty bucket getter. We kind of are. I mean,
yeah, a lot of downhill. It's just like you have guys that can hit mid-range like jumpers at a clip of like 60%, like contested.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
it's a good look.
Even Luka right now, I think, is starting to figure out this season the three's not really falling for him like it was the last couple years.
Oh, don't worry.
And
don't worry. He'll get back to that. He'll get back to like, I'm going to shoot 9 step backs.
Well,
9 heavily with 20 seconds on the shot clock, by the way. Oh, I hit one last possession. This possession, buckle up, Chief.
To be fair, when he gets hot, he is probably the most scorched earth nuke in the league.
But guess what? He will, for every time that happens, there's a time where he will think he's hot. It's the hot hand fallacy. It doesn't exist. But when he is hot, it's like, oh my gosh. Well, you'll single-handedly will your team to a win.
The hot hand doesn't exist. There is a thing in sports psychology that is when a player is in rhythm and your confidence is up, you are more likely to hit a shot. Like, it is true. Flow state is a real thing.
Yeah.
And I would just argue if there is any player in the league that can go radioactive in any game, and I'm fine with him shooting double-digit threes, it's Steph or Luka. I mean, truly. Maybe Anthony Edwards is on that list. I don't know. But there's only so many guys, right?
Level.
Yeah.
As a scorer, he's not.
But I'm just saying, I think Luka is doing a good job this season. The downhill just isn't going to be there for him as much anymore because he's not as light as he used to be. So his
wait, he's not as
Luka's
light?
fat. Luka's fat and
almost like I called this.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, just in general, since the days of him going to the rack and like dunking on people, he used to do that.
Oh, that's been over, bro. That's been over.
That's what I'm
after
saying.
His second year in the league. He doesn't do that anymore.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't really do that anymore. And when the three's not falling, I am seeing him find more of the mid-range game. So it's interesting to watch.
He is the most efficient player in the NBA. Most efficient center when he has at least a foot in the paint.
Yeah.
From I'll say from 15 feet in, he's the best his forward or guard in the NBA.
Dude, his mid-range touch and his footwork around the paint and all that stuff, he's great, man. He's super
balanced
consistent
too.
with it.
He's
he's awesome.
very strong.
Yeah, he's honestly, he's maybe on KD levels in terms of guy I just am fine getting to his spot in the mid-range. Like
just
Kawhi, KD, Luka, there's certain guys. They're big, they're strong, and they just shoot such a great percentage when they get to their spot in the mid-range that I like them going to the mid-range a lot.
Yeah.
But did you have more on the Celtics here?
No, let's parlay this into Lakers.
The
only thing I was going to add is Jordan Walsh playing minutes. I've been a Jordan Walsh believer for a while. I think he's very good defensively. And little spot in the rotation opened up. He took advantage. Shout out Missoula. Thickham said Joe Mazzulla could get LaMelo Ball to play good and ethical basketball for him. I think LaMelo Ball would probably just quit playing basketball if he had to play for Joe Mazzulla. He's not built like that. And Joe Mazzulla does not want to have to deal with that either.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla
I like
no
the
part of LaMelo Ball.
Yeah. Anyways.
It's so funny. Lakers fans are insufferable. We're insufferable. We're one of the worst fan bases in sports. We're never happy. You can't make us happy. You have to come here and just be the best version of yourself or we hate you. And it's because we've been so, blessed over the last 4 decades with endless talent and big names that love to come here. So we've gotten spoiled. We're spoiled. We're brats. That's the best way to put it. Lakers fans are brats. We're spoiled brats that are used to just getting what we want when we want it, how we want it. And honestly, I have a little bit of it in me. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some of that in me. And it's funny because this team, they just beat the Pelicans. The game just ended. LeBron had a 30-point, almost triple-double, I think.
Wow.
We're the 3 seed at 22-11, and I am not happy with this team. I don't like – but to be fair, I do think that it's warranted. JJ,
it's okay to be critical of your favorite player or favorite team.
Totally.
We're not going to get into that whole thing, but
Totally.
we
can talk that maybe next.
That.
Yeah, maybe next pod.
Lakers fans are a different level of that, where they're just never ever satisfied.
Yes. There is a happy medium between being just, these are my guys, and I'm just going to ride till the wheels fall off. This is our guy. I don't care what anyone says. It's not his fault. And then being the opposite of that, which is any player that comes in here and isn't perfect is a problem. We need to trade him.
Yeah. I have a Thunder fan friend like that who was complaining about the team every single game until they won a championship.
Yeah. I
was like, dude, He's like, ship J-Dub to Shenzhen, China.
I am hearing more J-Dub is the problem, and that since he's been back, they're losing games, and that his contract is yucky.
It's big. They just extended him, right?
Yeah, I'm hearing some rumblings of Thunder fans not liking J-Dub.
He'll be fine.
Dude, they will be. I told people from the jump. There was two things I said from the jump. One, JJ Redick is actually going to be a good NBA head coach. It's just right now he would be better for a young team where it's easier to get their respect. This was he's doing the best he can. They're obviously they're the 3 seed. I'm not saying they were the 3 seed last year to end the year. JJ's doing well, but you can tell that it's an uphill battle for him to get the locker room. And I said that from the start. I'm on record saying JJ is going to be good, but he will be better for a young team. It's hard for him to manage all these egos. He's still figuring it out. And there's still times he's done better this season of not blowing up in post-game interviews and being kind of whiny. He's done a better job at that. But this whole, we're going to have an uncomfortable practice. Tuesday's going to be uncomfortable. And then every guy after that in an interview goes, yeah, it was a normal practice. That, to me, is those guys saying, JJ, you're not making us uncomfortable. You're more our buddy, and we're all kind of figuring out what we think this team should be with you. You don't have full reins of this team. And when you say things like you're going to make practice uncomfortable, we're going to come out after and tell everyone it wasn't really that uncomfortable. Ayton came out and said crazy stuff. And I just think it won't feel right with JJ until LeBron is gone. I hate to say it. That's going to be the disconnect, which is crazy because they were on podcasts together and they seem super buddy-buddy, but that's actually the problem, is LeBron doesn't see him as a head coach.
I might have to disagree.
Really?
Because I can tell you, as someone who watched a Luka team, no one tells Luka what to do. He's incredible, but and you'll still win a lot of games with him, but if you're looking to have a team led by a coach, you cannot have Luka on that team. He will not listen to a coach.
That's not necessarily even what I'm saying. Okay. I think what I'm getting at is having Luka and LeBron to manage as that personality type is too much for JJ to handle right now. And I'm saying I think JJ and Luka will have a more symbiotic relationship than the three of them with LeBron there. Like, bro, there was a game the other day. Luka and JJ were talking about something. LeBron shot a technical free throw, and he wasn't supposed to. Nobody told him to. LeBron just went out and did it. And JJ goes, Luka was supposed to take that. We were talking about him taking that. That can't happen. And I'm just saying things like this are happening more
That's
and
so
more.
Funny. That's the most LeBron thing ever.
It is. And dude, this is my big thing. I love LeBron, man. I think he's the GOAT. I love LeBron for what he's done for multiple teams, the performances that he's put up. I'm not trying to deny anything about LeBron or badmouth him. I'm just saying this whole Mr. Sunshine, I shouldn't say Mr. Sunshine. That's sort of a meme. This whole LeBron having fun in his final season or whatever gimmick that's going on, don't like it.
I haven't really seen that.
Not a fan. Dude,
explain it.
Dude, he's like chopping it up with the other team's bench mid-play. He'll be laughing and joking. We're down. Dude, we're down 6 points, close game, fourth quarter, 6 minutes left. He's over in the corner chopping it up with guys on the bench. JJ, there's multiple instances this season. JJ and Luka are screaming for LeBron to pay attention because the play is being run and the ball is headed his way. I'm not kidding. You can look this up. You can verify this right now.
He's checked out, man.
Dude, that's what I mean. And it's cool. It's so Lakers fan of me to complain about this because he just put up 38-8 in a win. Cool. That's good.
Still, This is the white male in you being like, I don't like all that showboating nonsense. Why don't you get your head in the game, LeBron?
Disagree. Don't. I just want to say I'm not making this a race thing at all. I'm not.
It already was.
Disagree. Not what I'm saying.
That's my job on this podcast is to make things about race.
Just make me very uncomfortable with having to climb out of some hole.
I do like watching you squirm a little bit in those situations.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I like it when you squirm, boy.
Yeah. I'm gonna ignore that and just not comment on that. No, it's not that. It's that I just can't stand. We're a 3 seed. We could be a contender with the right trades. We could be, realistically. I really actually believe that if we make a couple trades, we could be a contender.
Yeah, I don't think y'all are legit in the playoffs. I'm not.
I don't think we are, and I'm just sick of this. I'm sick of the LeBron. You know what? I've put in my time. I'm just gonna have fun gimmick.
Yeah,
I don't.
After he accepts his $54 million player option rather than renegotiating to take a lesser contract so you can go get more guys.
And it's very clear. It's very clear that he's upset. I think he's mad that the Lakers went out and got Luka. I don't think he's ever been okay with this.
I think check out.
He's making it work, but I think he just went, oh, this isn't my team anymore, so I don't really care that much, and I'm just going to kind of do my thing.
It's probably a coping mechanism, honestly, of like,
is.
Like I'm being phased out.
No, it probably is. He's being phased out. He's 41. His career is ending. He's in the twilight here. He's still playing well, but I think he is sort of just taking on this fun guy gimmick to laugh and joke all game, and he's all smiles, and everything is, Humpty-Dory.
Humpty-Dory.
It's pissing me off. Yeah, I wanted to speak in a language you'd understand.
First off, fucker, it's hunky-dory.
Whatever. Who gives
and
a
second
shit?
Off,
dork.
Yeah, that's all I had. It's like the you ever watch Arrested Development?
Yeah, great show.
When Tobias Funke is like, all right, you're the marriage expert. First off, like, I don't appreciate we're doing this for blah, blah, blah. Second off, where's your wife? Oh, wait, she's dead.
Yeah.
And Jason Bateman's just like.
God, Jason Bateman, the king of the look.
Yes. Great look. Jim Halpert.
John Krasinski.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah.
I got to rewatch Arrested Development. But yeah, I got to get through that. I understand. You have two guys that are like, I can't be mad because you're so good.
Yeah, but you're infuriating.
The things you do bother me.
And that was the other point I wanted to get to that I think you'll be able to touch on more. Sorry, not to cut you off, but Luka's complaining to the ref.
Thinkums is on a heater in the chats right now. I've been reading them and keep meaning to like bring him up. But sorry, continue your thing about
Thinkums said ref. Luka's coach was also the legend Jason Kidd. Can't judge a guy for not trusting him. And then said Dookie's dad is going to love the honky-dory talk. Well, Dookie's dad is not going to love what I'm going to say about Luka. The complaining to the refs is so fucking annoying. It's
he's gonna
so annoying.
Dude, he hated it too.
Dude, someone in Luka's camp needs to be a real friend to him and sit him down and say, Luka, you've been complaining this whole time in your career. Luka, you've spent your entire career complaining like this to the refs. Has it changed your whistle? Someone needs to sit him down and explain philosophy. I'm being dead serious. Someone needs to sit down and explain to him the philosophy of like insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Luka has spent his entire career doing nothing but complaining every game in and game out. It's so excessive. It hasn't changed his call, his whistle. It's the same. You got to do something different. You have to do something different. You have to try something, and it's taking you out of the game at times to complain about a call. The other day, there was a moment. The game was coming to a close. Gosh, I wish I could remember who we were playing. The game's coming to a close. We were winning the game. Might have been the Suns, actually. Might have been our get back against the Suns. Do we have a get back against the Suns? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. Go ahead.
Whatever. There was a game the other day. The Lakers are playing. It's a close game. We're trying to close out the game. They were winning the game in the fourth quarter. There's a couple minutes left. Luka feels like he's getting fouled as he's bringing the ball up the floor. It's a high press. And then the defender trips and falls, basically, like slips on the ground or tries to draw a charge on Luka, something, right? Luka wanted a blocking foul or a foul on his defender. His defender was on the floor. Luka passed the ball to Marcus Smart so that he could turn to the ref and complain. Marcus Smart gets the ball, throws it back to Luka, and goes, "Go. Your guy's on the floor. He's getting up." This is all happening faster than I'm explaining it, obviously.
Yes. No,
Luka throws the ball back again. Continues complaining to the ref. Marcus Smart throws the ball back again to Luka. The defender's now up and playing defense again. Luka could have dribbled around a defender on the floor. Instead, took a moment to complain to the ref that it should have been a foul. And it's like, dude, at some point, this is going to be the reason why a team like the Mavericks gets rid of you. It was moments like this I go, actually, I kind of get it. You show up to camp fat every year, you're out of shape, you're taking 23s a game, and you do nothing but complain to the refs and you don't play defense. Actually, I kind of get why you'd be a hard player to build around.
You'd rather have a different superstar. He's awesome. He's a great player, but it's like at some point the negatives are going to start to outweigh the positives, which will probably shorten your career. Not to mention all the physical issues of like you can't be a high usage player that's also fat. It doesn't work out long term.
Unless you're Jokic.
Unless there's low strain on your body. Jokic is just catching the ball on the block.
Yeah, he doesn't move.
Like, he's not moving much.
Yeah, he sprints like 3 times a game.
Luka's playing point guard.
Yeah,
like he's doing everything. And you know, with him at his best, you want him getting downhill a lot because he's really good down there. That's just going to add
contact. Yeah.
Miles, you've been playing professional basketball against grown men since you were 16. His body is going to deteriorate if he stays fat and all the other stuff. But I want to let you know this is a safe place. I understand what it's like to be a fan of Luka.
Yeah.
When it's awesome, and most of the other time you're just like, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing? Like that play what you just described is so indicative of the Luka experience. And I bet he had like 35, 9, and 7 in that game.
He had a great game, and we won the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was the Grizzlies, now that I think about it. I think it was the Grizzlies. We were beating up on the Grizzlies. That's what it was.
Marcus Smart revenge game.
It's got to be nice. We can touch. I know we're at the 2-hour mark here. We'll wrap it up, but I just wanted to touch really quickly.
There's Mavericks, nothing to report on.
Are you sure?
Let's touch on the Mavericks when Kyrie gets back, because we've done the whole Cooper flag is awesome thing.
All right.
He's very good. He's playing very, very well.
We've stroked the flag enough. Yeah.
My flag is erect right now. But I guess one thing I'll say is full mast. That's going to be our judge of how good Cooper's playing. How much? Half mast, or just they're down. It's been reposed. But one thing I'll say about Cooper is that his mid-range game is fantastic.
It's coming along.
He's very good. He is one level away from being a legitimate 3-level scorer, which will be terrifying for the NBA.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Kyrie coming back and Anthony Davis healthy, that team, I'm telling you, that team still scares me, man.
Just got to stay within. If we're 10 games under 500 and Kyrie gets back before the end of January, I'm back in.
Yeah,
I was never out. I say I'm fully in.
No,
I'm fully like
back
we can do
to
this.
Being like, hey, this team
being like, okay, this is doable. Yeah. And I really hope the front office does not make a move before that happens, because that would be the second time that ownership decided to make a decision before things have really happened.
Yeah. No, the team is well built. You just need to get healthy. It's the one thing. Yeah, I agree. Well, hey,
great show. Thanks for everyone sticking around. We had a handful of people in here pretty consistently.
Good viewers. Thanks to those listening. We had some
first-time chatters too, dude.
Did we?
Like Lucas Ande. Have we seen him before?
I don't know if we've seen before. I hope I don't know. I hope we're not
Wedge
misremembering
3.
that. I don't. Yeah. Lucas and Wedge. I'm not sure if that's your first time, but hell yeah, keep coming back, keep chatting, guys.
Yeah, if they're still in here. But
for those listening on YouTube and Spotify, thanks. Shouts. Appreciate you. Come join the stream sometime. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Please keep coming back and keep talking to us. We love chatting with you guys.
Coming.
The chat makes this really fun. So I really enjoy when there's some interaction. I think that's a fun aspect to this. So
for sure.
Hey, we hope that you guys have a great week. We got some playoff football coming up, so we'll be next show will be interesting to report on this wild card round.
Yes, it will be a fun
to
show.
see where our predictions are.
One more note: if you're a Spotify listener, hop in the stream every once in a while. We put it on our stories on Instagram, and then I usually put it in my Instagram broadcast channel. Also, if you're a stream enjoyer and you're always hearing the stream, go on Spotify and just turn the volume down and go to sleep and play the episode.
True.
Yeah, help us out. Do us a favor.
Go throw us a listen. Throw a dog a bone, will you?
Come on.
Do it for Bill.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Bill would want you to do it.
Bill would want you to.
Yeah.
All right. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. We'll catch you next week.
See you later.